Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vivian. In today's video we are learning how I made this beautiful two-piece. If this is kind of video you want to watch, please like this video, drop a comment, and let's get started. And please guys, help me to subscribe. The first thing I did was to place my tape 1.5 inch above for the band. Then from there I measured the full length of the trouser. The full length of the trouser I'm working with is 44 inches. I added extra 2 inches for hemming. After that, I went ahead to mark my crotch depth. The crotch depth is gotten by your hip circumference divided by 4. And when I do that, I went ahead to draw a line across, and then from this line I went ahead to mark 2 inches. This will serve as the sewing allowance. So from that 2 inches point, I'll mark my hip circumference divided by 4. Mind you, you're placing the tape from that 2 inches point. Okay, that's where I'm taking my measurement from. So I just have to extend the line, so I'll be able to mark my crotch extension. Your front crotch extension is gotten by your hip circumference divided by 20. And when I do that, my own will give me 2 inches. Your hip circumference divided by 20, that is your front crotch extension. And that is what I just marked. Now, from that point where the crotch extension stopped, until this point, I'm just going to determine the center of this line. Okay, like what I'm doing now, just put your tape there and fold it to determine the center. Then I'll just mark it. From there, I'll just take the line straight to the hem line. Okay, just place a ruler like this and just draw a line down to the hem line. Then I went ahead to measure this line as well. From this point to the down to the hem line, I will determine the center of this line as well. You can see what I'm doing. From that point, place your tape this way, then fold your tape into two, then fold it like this to know the middle point, just like I'm doing so now. So here is the middle point of my line. When I do that, I'll come up by 2 inches from that point, like so. And this is my new length. Okay, this is my knee length. This is my knee point, sorry. From that point that you determine the center point, come up by 2 inches, and that's your knee point. Then from here I'll mark how wide I want my knee to be. Mine is 20 inches divided by 4 is 5 inches, so I'm going to mark 5 inches this way and 5 inches this way as well. After that, I will now add 2 inches from here for my sewing allowance. And that's it, guys. So now I'm going to extend this line up to my waist line. And then I'll just curve the crotch extension this way, just from that point where I stop, then curve it this way. Then after that, I'll just connect the lines and then cut it out. Just go ahead and connect the points together, then go ahead and cut it out. So the front pattern is ready. We use it to cut out the back pattern. So I went ahead to place the front pattern on another pattern paper. This point, I'll come up by 2 inches. You can come up by 2.5 if the person is weak, or 1.5 if the person is too slim. So just slant the line into the waistline, just like this. You can go ahead and extend the line so you know where the waistline is. Just slant your ruler like this and just draw a straight line, just like I'm doing so. So the next thing is to mark the back crotch extension. Your back crotch extension is gotten by your hip circumference divided by 10. Mine is 4 inches. So I'll just mark it from there and went ahead to extend the line this way. Then I'll go ahead and curve it into the waistline just like this. Okay. So after that, this side is where I'll be adding our sewing allowance. So I'll go ahead and mark 2 inches that side, then go ahead and connect the lines together, then cut it out. And that will be all for drafting of the trouser, guys. So go ahead and cut it out, and I want you to cut out the materials. So I've gone ahead to cut out the materials, both the front and the back. So we'll go ahead to start with the stitching. So first I'm going to be closing the crotch depth, okay, the crotch line like this for the back, and for the front as well. I'll go ahead and also sew it like this to close the crotch line. So if you wish to put pockets on your trouser, you can mark 1.5 inches here, then go ahead and notch it. Okay, so I've closed the crotch line. I also went ahead to place my pockets. If you don't still know how to place pockets on your trouser, I have videos on my channel how to do that. Please, you can go ahead and watch a detailed video on how to place your pocket. I've cut out the pieces. I've also placed it. So now I'm just going to go ahead and place the front side on the back side, okay, right side facing each other this way. Then I'll go ahead and hold the crotch area like this. You can see how I'm holding it. I'll sew from this end down to this point with 1 inch. Remember, we put 2 inches sewing allowance. Then this side as well, I'm going to sew it as well. When I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and hem the down side. Then for this side, I'm going to sew from here. When I get to this point, I'm just going to place the pocket pieces very well, okay, and then sew through this line, through this side. When I come out like this, I'll then go ahead and sew it straight down. The same thing with this side. So I'll go ahead and sew it now and come out to show us how it is looking. So guys, I'm done stitching the crotch area and also the side. This is the pocket. You can see how neat it is done. So we are gradually coming to the end of this tutorial. So if you have watched it this end, guys, just go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe, and also like this video. Please drop your comment, let me know what you think. So to work on the band now, I'm just going to measure the waistline. Okay, I'll use it to cut out my band piece. Okay, so when I measure it, whatever I have is times by 2. If you measure it this way, I'll now use it to cut out a piece for the band. So now I've already cut out the piece for the band. This is what I have. When on fold is the same thing that I measured. Okay, I measured 20 inches, and when it's on fold, and that is 20 inches as well. So for the wideness of the band, I have 4 inches. When I fold it together, it will be 2 inches. Then I'll place it on the trouser with half an inch. It will then remain 1.5 inches that we reduced when we were taking our measurement for the band. So now this is how to place your band on your trouser. You are going to fold it into 2 like this. Make sure the right side is outside, okay, and the wrong side is inside. When you fold it into 2 like this, then bring it this way. You're going to place it on the trouser, on the right side of the trouser like this, on the waist like this. Place it right side facing right side. Then you go ahead and sew with half an inch all round. Just keep sewing it till you get to the other end. So I'll go ahead now and sew it and show us how it is looking. So guys, I'm done placing the band like this. This is what I have. You can see I still have an opening here, 2 openings here. So I'll go ahead and cut out the band I'll be placing on it. So to know how to cut out the band, you're just going to stretch your tape like this. Then you are going to place the band this way. Just stretch it a little bit till you get to your waist circumference. My waist circumference is 40. Then I'll stretch it to get to 40 inches. That's how I cut out the band to place. So now I'm just going to pass the band from this end, then pass it all around till it comes out to this other end. Make sure the band does not flip at all. Just make sure it is straight. So keep
placing it this way till it comes out to this other end. So guys, when I'm done placing the band, this is what I have. I also went ahead to run a stitch at the center so the band doesn't keep moving. If you have watched till this end, thank you guys. See you when I post next video. Bye.